3, 2, 1, let's party. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is a one-legged glute bridge. We'll go down. Be careful that when you come up, you're not kicking the leg. You're starting the movement with the far hip. Okay? Perfect. So we do 12 on one side, 12 on the other side. Next thing we're going to do is a Superman. There's two different ways to do a Superman. There's arms straight out, like the original Superman. And we're not holding the top position, we're just going up and coming back down. And you notice Ashley's feet are staying on the ground, okay? So this is to build up the muscles of the back. And keep your arms straight though, Ash. There you go. A lot of times, almost immediately, people will start to bend their elbows. That's just human nature. You just got to be aware that to not do that. And then can you show me the glenohumeral one? So this is a glenohumeral Superman. You'll notice that Ashley's hands start off pointing down, and then as she comes up, she rotates them. This is a nice way to change the Superman to make it more about shoulder mobility and opening up the pecs. Okay, great. Let's go through the one-legged crane. I know we've demoed all these before, but it doesn't hurt to have a couple more. Oh. So everybody always wants to use the same side, but you'll notice that the leg that Ashley is lifting and bringing to the back is on the same side as the hand she's using, and that's the right way to do it. Okay, and don't freak out if you haven't been doing it the right way up till now. There's a lot of little things that, we always try to get a little bit better at stuff every day. You also notice her foot's pointing straight, and then she's touching the ground and coming back up. Okay, great. And you go right into a bodyweight lunge. Maybe slide the back. Oh, that's fine. Well, slide the back foot back just a little bit more, Ash. And yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay, and she's coming down. She's almost touching the ground, but not quite. Just kissing it and then back up, very controlled. And finally, the bodyweight squat will complete the first superset in this series. So nice and deep, belly button pulled into the spine. You see the arms are always staying parallel to the ground, and her stance is quite wide. And the knees, see the knees are staying right over top of the feet. They're not bending inwards. That's called a valgus knee. We don't want that. So that's perfect. Okay, now we're going to get into the walkouts, into the push-ups. Ashley, I think, has done about 120 push-ups so far this week, so we're going to make her do a few more. And you see the elbows are not flat against the sides, and they're not all the way up. Just one more. Okay, good. That's how you do a walkout into a push-up. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to demo the desk row. We don't have a desk because this is a gym. Actually, we do have a desk, but it's got a little computer keyboard thing on it, so we couldn't do it. So she gets set up so the shoulders are right underneath. Good. She's got her legs bent. Perfect. Well, that's perfect form. The only difference is if you're holding on to the lip of the desk, obviously your hand would be straight out. Okay, good. And the last exercise is a one-legged leg lift. And I want to make sure that despite the fact that we're using the exercise that we have in photography says two-leg leg lift, we're using a one-legged. And like I said, the reason for that is part of the exercise should be flattening your stomach. And this is a test. This is actually a good developer of active hamstring flexibility. The other thing you want to do is make sure your rib cage is flattened. So let your rib cage actually stick out a bit more so they can see the difference. So that's, you see how there's an arching in the back, and now she's going to go ahead and flatten that. And when she flattens that, that actually positively aligns the pelvis. And so she's actually going to be able to have more range of motion. That's similar to a rehab exercise I posted last week. Okay?